In England, there was this style, a round hand style, that was quite popular and used by the scribes and the penmen of the time. And what often happened was people would scribe using this style. Then that script would be taken and engraved into copper plates. And that plate could be perfected from whatever, the hand had produced, could have these idealized styles, and then that plate would be used to print books with. So when you see these books that were printed with this style, they had been engraved and perfected. Interestingly, though, people would see this script that had been engraved and thought, wow, that's really beautiful. I'd like to emulate that style by hand. Now, what happened as we move into these Spencerian styles was this engraver script no longer is actually a script. What we know as copperplate. There's a copperplate font. You maybe have heard of copperplate calligraphy. It's still a practice that's done today, but it wasn't a style that was meant to be taken up with a pen in the hand and just, you know, smoothly and naturally roll along the paper. It was actually an art form and a drawing form. And it's a really important distinction to think about what is writing, scribing, scripting versus drawing. So here we have this a situation where we have this beautiful font or beautiful hand style that has been drawn that people are now hoping to emulate in their own hand. And that puts us up into the 1800s. And especially in the United States, where I am, and different countries have their, of course, different histories of how they've gotten to the predominant style that is used for writing and used in instruction today. In the United States, Platt R. Spencer wanted to develop an American style of writing. And this really was influenced by that engraver script, that copperplate. And he took these beautiful styles, was very influenced by nature and these large movements, rounded forms, very ornate, very sinuous. I often look at this master sort of template here and imagine how I would feel trying to teach students that I know nowadays to write with this level of precision and perfection. And I really start to quake in my boots because it's definitely requires a lot of patience and detail and control to be able to write with this kind of script.